welcome to Bear Talk. Thank you for joining us on this new episode. We always look forward to showcasing the latest at Bexar County, whether it's a new initiative, upcoming event, or a new program, and so much more. Our guest for today is actually returning to Bear Talk for a second time, but now virtually. We have Mr. Albert Uresti. He is the Tax Assessor-Collector for Bexar County. Mr. Uresti, welcome to Bear Talk.
Well, thank you for having me today. I'm excited to be here and excited to talk about our office.
Thank you, Mr. Uresti. And I want to briefly explain to our viewers that the Office of the Tax Assessor-Collector provides services for property taxes, beer and wine permits, motor vehicle registration, and titling functions, amongst other things for our Bexar County community. Today, I'd like to talk about the temporary waiver of vehicle title and registration that actually ends in April. Can you talk to us more about that?
Sure. One of the things I always like to start with, when we're getting into an interview, is to talk about our mission. And our mission is to help keep families in their homes with an emphasis on helping our senior citizens, our disabled, our veterans, and ultimately our children. And I bring this up because it's something that we work at every single day. And as you mentioned, also one of the other things we do is we collect property taxes for over 700,000 parcels of property in Bexar County, and we're collecting for every jurisdiction. As you mentioned, we also deal with motor vehicle. One of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that we do over 2 million vehicle title transfers and vehicle registration. By state order, the requirement for vehicle registration renewals, title transfers, disabled placard renewals, that has been waived until April 14th, 2021. The important thing to remember about that is that you also have to have insurance and you have to have a vehicle inspection. And even though you may be riding around your vehicle that has a current inspection, the key is that it has to be less than 90 days old.
Thank you. And for people to get this done, are there different locations or is there an office address you'd like to share with us?
They can go to any of our 4 offices, of course, they can go to our website and get our locations. Right. But there's also 20 full service title companies here in Bexar County that we kind of subcontract with. And you can do most vehicle title transfers, vehicle registrations at these full service title companies. There's a list of them on our website. And of course, if you're current, you can always go to HEB. But if you're going to do any kind of title work, your best bet is to go to one of the full service title companies here in Bexar County. There is going to be a convenience fee. I got to put that disclaimer in there.
Yes.
But there's 20 of them. They're spread out throughout the county, and they're also an option for you.
Thank you, Mr. Uresti. And I'll make sure to put the website down on the information below this video so everybody can have access to that link. And now I wanted to take some time and talk about any information that you have for our military veterans regarding any taxes.
Well, as you know, the city of San Antonio is very much centered around veterans, and we're a military city, USA. And me personally, I haven't had a lot of family in the military. They're very close to my heart, and we try to support them in every way that we can. There are several things that are available to our veterans, particularly to our disabled veterans. As most people know, if you're 100% military disabled, you are exempt from paying property taxes. And we are getting a lot of people from out of the state that are moving to Texas because of that benefit here in Texas, where you won't pay any property taxes. There are also other discounts that are available depending on your disability rating that will allow you to get a certain percentage of discount for your military disability. I will say though, as well, is that here in Bexar County, we have the most property tax payment plans of any county in the state of Texas, including the only 10-month payment plan in Texas for our senior citizens, disabled veterans. So for everyone, we have a half payment plan. We're the only major county in Texas that has this, where you can pay half your property taxes November 30th, and you can pay half your property taxes on June 30th. It's big. We have about 80,000 people that participate in that. The quarter payment plan, which now disabled veterans can participate in, it's for senior citizens and for our disabled people and our disabled veterans. That allows you to pay your property taxes in 4 payments. And that's something you can still enroll in. You'll have to put in a down payment, but it's something you can still enroll in. And of course, we have the 10-month payment plan, the only one in the state of Texas. We've received awards for it. And again, that's something that our disabled veterans can participate in as well.
Thank you, Mr. Uresti, for that information. And before we wrap up, I wanted to ask you if there are any other important dates that you'd like to remind our taxpayers of.
Well, as you know, we have just want to make sure people remember about the June 30th to make their half payment deadline. Those that are in a quarter payment plan, they have to pay January, March, May, and July. And so that's some of the things that are important. Of course, things that we want to stress to our people is that right now we know that people are suffering. We know that people are really hurting. A lot of people are fine. Our tax collections are showing that most people are doing well, but there's still a large segment of our community that is struggling with that. There has been efforts to try to extend deadlines. Nothing has been done yet. But what I want people to take away from this interview is that we are here to help. If you're struggling with your business or you're struggling with your home, don't just walk away. Don't just throw your hands up and say, I give up. We will work with you. Yes, we're going to require down payment. Yes, we're going to require you to enter into a payment arrangement, but we will work with you. And my staff will tell you that I have never, ever, ever once turned away a business or a homeowner who was sincere in wanting to continue with their operation. Just don't do it. We want to help our citizens.
All right. Mr. Uresti, I want to thank you so much for talking to us today. And I can see the passion that you and your office has to serve our community and to help millions of our community members always do their best. And like you said, to keep their home, keep their business. And I can definitely see that just by talking to you guys. So thank you so much for all your hard work.
All right. You're welcome. And thank you again for having me.
Of course. And if you'd like to learn more about their office, please visit bear.org/tax. That is all that we have for today. And if you have anyone in mind you would like for us to interview, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.